Here is Alex Gordy, leadoff man. In the past, he's played some short, like league ball, but he loves to be a catcher. And right now, I guess they're just testing the machine to make sure it's okay and throwing properly. We do use the pitching machine. These games will fly by and end probably in less than an hour. Are we ready to go? Yes. First pitch is a strike to Gordy. So it's Gordy, Musselman, and Brannon Tatum, first three. So these boys play a doubleheader against Soperton. There's a bouncing ball right side of the infield, fielded by Hudgens. No, he dropped the ball, had it for a moment, and then dropped it, so Gordy is safe at first. It's right there in the glove, but unfortunately it popped out. Chase Musselman is the third baseman for Lyons. He's a right-handed hitter, just like Gordy. Swings and misses, strike one. Where's number 30? They got a temporary fence all the way around, left to right. It still seems bigger than like little Fenway or field number 2, even with that fence. There's a ball popped up, and the third baseman catches it in foul territory. The grab by Connor Williams. One down, and Gordy still at first base for Brannon Tatum. His sister is here today. Ansley, a softball player, and also a soccer player. Scored a lot of goals for the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch is a strike. One down, runner at first. The second pitch, swings and hits it on the ground, bouncing into left field for Lyons' first base hit. Gordy goes down to second, throw, and he's safe. Here's Foster Jones, the shortstop for Lyons. Right-handed hitter. Sunny today, not quite as hot as it has been the last couple of days, thankfully. Pitch, a strike of the belt. You can strike out, you cannot walk in Mite ball, just like the girls. And of course, we just wrapped up the girls' coverage yesterday. This pitch is hit up high to the air, but it's headed out of play. So strike two. By the way, the Vidalia Mite girls hammered Wayne County yesterday, 17-1. So Vidalia right now the team to beat in the Mite tournament. Lyons finished 6 out of 19. Ball hammered, same place, and foul. So Jones, a right-handed hitter, is going backside with the swings. Hit him hard. 2 strikes on Foster with Rob Moore on deck. Rob's a good hitter. Foster stepping back in. Runners on first and second. Swings and pops this one right side and in for a base hit. Gordy looks back. He's coming to third. He's being waved as the ball gets around. So Alex Gordy's going to score a run. And here comes Brannon Tatum to the dish with his red helmet. He scores. Lyons scoring 2 on the base hit by Foster Jones. He had some good swings, and he goes backside. Rob Moore is at the plate. I've seen him in the past. I guess my scouting report on him is he's a pull hitter. Checks up, looked at the pitch, didn't like it, takes it for a strike. Normally, if you take a pitch, it's going to be a strike. Swings and hits the ball up high to the air to right center field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Runners on first and second now. Foster Jones had to hold up in case that ball was caught. Brings up Chase Miller, the first baseman. This guy's got some power. I talked to him after one of the scrimmage games, and his coach told him to hit the ball up against the scoreboard. It's a long way to the scoreboard on the big field. Swings and misses, strike one. That's when the boys were playing on field number 2. Scoreboard is in left center field. Chase is a right-handed hitter. Come on, boys. Swings and misses, down in the count, 0-2. Taking a couple of big swings. One down, lines up 2-0, top of the first, playing 6. First round for Lyons and the Lyons Youth Tournament, red division. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses, strike 3. That pitch seemed to be a little lower than the other 2. I wonder if he'd laid off that one if it had been a ball. You never know. Too close to take. Bryce Davis at the plate. Right-handed hitter.
There you go.
And he lines out to the second baseman, and that'll be out number 3. But Lyons gets busy. Alex Gordy and Brannon Tatum reach, and Foster Jones singles them in. Lyons leading 2-0 after a half an inning on Y101. Welcome back to Parton Park as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. Lyons 2, Statesboro's number 2 team, nothing. Jade Mike at the plate, swings and misses, strike one. The Statesboro team is coached by Cheese Thompson. It's an interesting name, isn't it? I mean, that's not his real name. His real name is Craig. Ground ball over to the shortstop. Jones throws to first for the out. They call him Cheese because, well, I guess in the past he had red hair, but if you wanted to, I guess, use a correct term now, you'd call him Swiss cheese. That's a joke. But it's true. I guess you do the same thing to me, too. He's a former radio disc jockey who's now a computer technician. He's the first person who's ever been a former radio DJ who has been able to handle computers and be a technician. Radio DJs don't have that ability or knowledge most of the time. He's the exception to the rule. There's a ground ball to Jones. Plays a nice hop and throws over to first. 2 down. Foster Jones with 2 nice plays, throwing over to Chase Miller, the first baseman. Chase Musselman is the third baseman. Carson Brady's the second baseman. Alex Gordy, the catcher. And Clayton Meadows mans the pitcher's position. He sets up to the left of the machine as Weston Jones, the shortstop, is at the plate. Hits it back to the pitcher, but it's by his glove. Picked up by Jones. Guns to first offline. So Lyons not able to get the 3 up at 3 down, runner at first. Brings up Lanier Colson. 2-0, Lyons leading. Bottom half of the first inning.
Colson about a Pope on deck to it.
Colson is the catcher, taking off the gear. Statesboro in the hotter dugout, first base side. Lyons in the cooler one in the shade, third base side. That's usually the case at a baseball game. If you're in the first base dugout, it's going to be hotter. It certainly is at Jackie Jones. 2 down, runner at first. First pitch, takes it, and it missed. Miller Pope on deck for Statesboro. Second pitch, hits it over to Foster Jones, but it bounces by his glove and into left field. Now the ball's getting away and rolling to that temporary fence. Picked up by Dawson Harvey, chunks it into Jones. Runner coming around third and scoring on the double. So the Lyons lead cut in half. 2-1 brings up Miller Pope, left-handed hitter. Tall guy, center field. On deck is Cody Stoddard, the pitcher. So he has a chance right now to tie the ball game up. Casey Bishop coming out of the dugout, I guess, to run at second. I assume that's him. I don't have a number for him. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits it on the ground, bouncing right up the middle. That's a base hit. Bishop coming around third. Here's a throw to the dish. It's a good one, but late, and he trips over Gordy. And is he safe or out? Did he touch the home plate? Gordy's trying to tag him and did. And Lyons gets the out, and that's out number 3. That was a wild play. Time for the top of the second inning. Lyons leading Statesboro 2-1. Dawson Harvey, Carson Brady, and Clayton Meadows coming up for the Lyons All-Stars. Right now, Statesboro tossing the ball around in the infield. Sun is not out at the moment. It's really nice, but when the sun pops out behind the clouds, it's when it gets hotter here. But it certainly is a lot cooler than the last 2 days when we started games at about 5 o'clock, and the temperature for the Mite girls was 99er. Harvey taking some practice swings. I guess we're waiting on the catcher to put on his gear. Lyons scored 2 runs in the first inning. Alex Gordy reached on an error. Brannon Tatum singled, and Foster Jones laced a single to drive in both of them. Rob Moore also had a single in that inning. Here's Harvey, left fielder for Statesboro. First pitch, a strike. There's a ball hit right up the middle, bouncing, and a base hit. Now it gets by the center fielder. That's going to roll to that fence. Harvey coming to second base, still running, now stopping at the second base bag for Lyons. Here's Carson Brady, second baseman, right-handed hitter. His brother Bryce, of course, the Y101 Caller of the Year. He was in Claxton last night playing a couple of games. He got hit. I forgot to look at his hand to see how it looks. He got hit in the left hand, or I guess wrist area. He's okay. First pitch, a strike. Second pitch is hit on the ground, off the pitcher's glove, picked up by the shortstop Jones, throws to first, close play, and they got him. Runner coming down to third, and stopping there. So Dawson Harvey, very close to scoring Lyons' third run. Clayton Meadows up next.
Meadows about a
Plays the
Jones on
pitcher's
deck.
position. Ooh, look at his number. That's the best number in baseball. 44. Hank Aaron's number. Swings and hits it into the pitcher's glove. Stoddard looks to third to see if he can get the double play, but he can't because Harvey is close to the bag. 2 down.
Jones about a Gordy on deck to it.
Top of the order for Alex Gordy. Reached on an error and scored a run in the first inning. Swings and pops the first pitch back. Strike 1. Alex's father, Jonathan, a former Toombs County Bulldog. Baseball player when I first came to Lyons to do the ball games way back when. Bouncing ball off the pitcher's glove. The shortstop tried to barehand it, now picks it up, throws to first, and safe and a run scores. So Gordy gets the RBI on the base hit. Hard hit ball. Lyons leading 3-1. Here's Chase Musselman. Third baseman popped it up to the third baseman, Connor Williams, in the first inning. So seeking his first hit of this ball game here in the top of the second. Here comes the pitch. Lines it right side into right field for a base hit. Good job going to the backside by the number 2 hitter in the lineup. That brings up Brannon Tatum. He singled in the first, so he's looking for his second hit. He wears a red helmet, got like a chain on. Not made of like steel or anything, but like beads or something. With the runner first running into the dugout. With the same guy coming out. Meadows is going to come out and run for Chase Musselman. So that's the deal. I was wondering what was happening. The runner at first started running toward the dugout. Thought to myself, well, he wasn't out. They're just exchanging runners. I don't know each and every rule of my baseball, or really any level of baseball, because baseball is so complicated with the rules and procedures. Now we got the guy who ran out there, Clayton Meadows, running back toward the dugout. So now who's going to run back out to first base? Will it be Musselman? No, it's going to be somebody else. So now we're ready to go. Tatum swings and pops up the first pitch, and it hits the net that overhangs over the field to protect the cars. Strike 1. On deck is Foster Jones. Lyons leading 3-1. Top half of the second inning. His pitch is popped up, and this ball is going to be caught by the third baseman, Connor Williams, in foul territory for the third out of the second inning. But Alex Gordy drives in Dawson Harvey, and Lyons has scored another run. It leads 3-1 as we move to the bottom of the second on Y101. So I try to write them down as they come to the plate. There's a liner caught by Foster Jones, the shortstop for Lyons. He handled 2 ground balls in the first inning. In fact, got the first 2 outs on grounders that way, and of course he catches that one. His third good play of this ball game. Brings up a left-handed hitter, Thomas Ponder. Pops up the pitch, back, and Alex Gordy looked up, but it hit the net. Strike 1. Let's see what number Thomas is wearing. Grabs the bat from the umpire. I think he's got number 8 on. Can't see the whole thing. Number 6, there's a bouncing ball over to second baseman Brady. Tosses to first, close play, but he got him. So Carson, just like his brother Bryce, a good fielder. Carson in the past has been a shortstop. He was a shortstop last year on the Fleet team. And we did one of their games, and it was a really well-played game that Lyons lost by, I think it was 1 run. Here's Mason Hudgens, 2 down, nobody on. Lyons got the first 2 outs of the first, then an error, and an RBI double and a single followed, but Lyons got it out at home plate. Ball's popped back. Hudgens wearing number 4. First baseman for Statesboro. Lyons on top, 3-1, bottom half of the second. Here comes the pitch. Hits it up in the air, hits the net right side. So Hudgens dealing with a 2-strike count, but making contact. Clayton Meadows plays the pitcher's position, setting up right. It's going to be left of the machine. No, right of the machine. Left, my left. 0-2 pitching on the ground to Foster Jones. Reaches down to Pickett and fires it over to first. A little high, bounces off Chase Miller's glove. Runner's safe. Lions almost got the 3 up and 3 down. Here's Austin Ackerman. Where's number 12 for Statesboro? They got light blue jerseys, gray pants. Lions in the navy blue jerseys, white numbers, and gray pants. Everybody seems to have dark colors for their top in this tournament. In fact, all the tournaments. There's a strike. 2 down, runner at first. You see very few white-o-white combos. There's a ground ball to the third baseman, Musselman. Tosses to second, offline. Ball's bouncing into right center field. Here comes Hudgens to third base. They're going to send him to the dish. Here comes the throw. Bouncing center of the diamond, picked up by the pitcher, Clayton Meadows. And Statesboro scores its second 2-out run of the ball game. And now Lyons leads 3-2. Connor Williams at the plate, plays third base, and is a right-handed hitter for Statesboro. Runner at second after all that. First pitch is fouled off, third base side. Strike 1. 3-2, Lions leading, bottom of the second. It's a little confusing when Lions playing in Lions is the road team. Pitch is line right side into right field, and the ball goes right through the legs and is rolling toward the fence. The run's going to score. Connor Williams coming to second base. He's still running. Here's a throw from the second baseman to third. Here's a tag and late by Musselman. The Statesboro's come back and tied up this ball game. Reed Thompson due up next, an extra player. Right-handed hitter. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Took a big swing at the first pitch. Runner at third, 2 down. Bouncing ball over to Foster Jones at short. Scoops it up and throws to Miller, and he dropped the ball and a run scores, and now Lyons is down 4-3. Top of the order for Jade Mite. Grounded out to the shortstop, Foster Jones. Bouncing ball left side of the infield. Clayton Meadows has it. He guns it over to first. Safe there. Boy, Lyons is having a hard time getting the third out in both the first and second innings. They get the first 2 easily. Weird pattern. Brings up Hunter Saucy. Grounded out to the shortstop first time. Statesboro on top for the first time, 4-3. Bottom half of the second. And the pitch is hit on the ground to Foster Jones. Scoops it up, fires it to second to Carson Brady, who puts a foot on the bag for the out. But Statesboro gets busy again with 2 down and scores 3 times to take a 4-3 lead as we move to the third inning. Mite Boys today on Y101. All right, Brannon Tatum's going to lead off the top of the third inning for Lyons. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is hit on the ground. Bouncing over the shortstop. Weston Jones throws from his knees to first base and late. That'll be a base hit for Brannon. Brings up Foster Jones. 2-out single in the first inning, and Boys made a lot of plays at short today for Lyons. Let's take a look at that first pitch. Strike 1. 4-3, Statesboro leading Lyons. Here's the pitch. Popped up in the air, and this ball is catchable, and the pitcher grabs it. Cody Stoddard looks back at first. No double play opportunity. Brings up Rob Moore. Rob singled his first time up. He looks at the pitch and it missed, maybe inside. Lyons down by a run. 1 down, runner at first. Next pitch, a strike. Toombs County Bulldog basketball team busy today, and yesterday playing over at Bruton Parker, where they beat Montgomery County pretty bad. Bouncing ball right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runners on first and second. Rob Moore, 2 for 2. He's always been a good hitter. Brings up Chase Miller. Big power hitter for Lyons. Struck out his first time up. Today, the Bulldog basketball team, these are boys, were playing at 10, noon, and 2. Pitch is a strike. The good news is the Gillis Gymnasium is air conditioned. Back before they built that gym and they would have those games over there, they'd play in different gyms and there was no air conditioning. It was ridiculously hot. Because I went over there a couple of times. I think it's hot outside, try being in a gym. Especially that old one. They had some fans blowing. A lot of good that did. 0-2 on Miller. Swings and pops the pitch back. Still no balls and 2 strikes on the Lions first baseman. Lions down 4-3. Top of the 3rd inning. Playing on the big field today. Got action all over the place today. Got Mite girls playing, Mite boys. Red and blue division. Miller swings and misses. 2 down. Bryce Davis up next. Popped up to the second baseman, looking for his first hit. Hits the ball on the ground, off the first baseman's glove, ricocheting into right field. Runner coming around third. Lions are going to score a run. Throw goes to second base, safe there. Lions has tied it up. Bryce Davis with the RBI single. Brannon Tatum scores the tying run. Dawson Harvey's at the plate, the left fielder. Swings and misses, strike 1. Carson Brady in the on-deck circle. 4-4 ball game, top of the 3rd. 2 down, runners on first and second for Lions. Ball's popped up in the air, hits the net right side. 2 strikes. Winner of this ball game will play at 4 o'clock today against the winner of Twin City and Johnson County. I don't know what happened in that game. It was played at 1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 3rd out. Lions scores 1 on 3 hits. An RBI single by Bryce Davis to tie the game at 4 as we head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. In the red division, Mite Boys 9 and 10 years old, and the Lyons Youth Tournament on Y101. Coming up for Statesboro, number 2 will be Weston Jones, Lanier Colson, and Miller Pope in a 4-4 ball game in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Hope Tone doesn't mind me saying this, but on the back of the Statesboro jerseys is Briggs and Stratton. Bouncing ball up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Outfield scoops it up. Dawson Harvey, Rob Moore, Brannon Tatum, and Bryce Davis are the 4-man outfield. Single for Jones, 1 for 2 in the game. Here's Lanier Colson. Doubled in a run, first time up. Takes a pitch, and it's called a strike. Infield for Lions, Chase Musselman at 3rd, Foster Jones the shortstop, Carson Brady at 2nd, Chase Miller at 1st, Alex Gordy catching, Clayton Meadows. He runs the defense from the pitcher's position. Ground ball. Going to make it into the outfield for a base hit. Runners on first and second. Ball hit basically center of the diamond. Here comes Miller Pope, the center fielder. Miller is a left-handed hitter. So it's a 4-4 ball game. We're at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Of course, these are 6-inning games. Looking up at the flag, there's a lot of wind out in the outfield. You don't feel it behind home plate, that is for sure. Ball is hit to Foster Jones, makes the catch and runs to second, and I guess he caught it off the ground. They get an out at second base. So fielder's choice, 6 unassisted, another play made by the shortstop. Cody Stoddard stepped to the plate. He hits this pitch up high into the air to right field. It drops in for a base hit. Runner coming in from 3rd. Throw goes to 2nd and an out there. But a run scores and Statesboro back on top for the 2nd time at 5-4. Out made at second base on the throw by the right fielder, Bryce Davis. Here's Thomas Ponder. Left-handed hitting right fielder who grounded out to the second baseman, Carson Brady, for the 2nd out of the 1st inning. Excuse me, the 2nd inning. 5-4, Statesboro leading Lions. We are in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch seemed high, and it was. Ponder swings one of those Easton bats. Looks like he got a big bat. Hits the ball high into the air, into center field, and the ball is caught. by Rob Moore. And that is out number 3. But Statesboro scoring a run to break the 4-4 tie and take a 5-4 lead as we head to the 4th inning and take a break on Y101. Here's Carson Brady at the dish for Lyons. Statesboro on top, 5-4. First pitch to Brady is a strike. Carson grounded out to the shortstop first time up. Swings and misses at a pitch probably a little bit below the letters. So the pitching machine has been kind of all over the place to me compared to what we've seen in the softball games this week. Bouncing ball right up the middle, and Carson Brady has a base hit. Ball hit the mound and maybe hit a cut of the grass. It's taking some weird bounces. Clayton Meadows comes to the plate, number 44. Swings and misses, strike 1. Looking for his first hit today. Lyons had a 2-0 lead, then it was 2-1. So it's been a close game the whole way. There's a bouncing ball over to the second baseman. Saucy throws to second, and he gets the lead man. 1 down with a runner at first. 4-6 on that out. Well played by the Statesboro defense. Here's Bryson Jones. First time around, I did not have him hitting. I thought he was an extra player not playing in the game. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throws it over to second. There's an out. Relay to first base. Close but safe. Statesboro almost turned a double play. So the infield doing a good job for Statesboro. Here's Alex Gordy, leadoff man. He wears number 32. A lot of people famous have worn number 32. Swings and lines at a couple of hops. Second baseman bobbles it, throws to first anyway. There's out number 3. 4 up and 3 down for Lyons to the top of the 4th. It is Statesboro leading Lyons 5-4 as we break on Y101. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Mason Hudgens, Austin Ackerman, and Connor Williams due up for Statesboro, their number 2 team. They always field 2 teams. Lyons in the past has fielded 2 teams in the white division. This year just 1, playing in this red division. First pitch, a little bit low. In the softball games that we broadcast this week, most of the pitches were strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, the baseball is smaller than the softball. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses. So 2 strikes on Hudgens, who reached on an error his first time to the plate. 5-4, Statesboro leading.
Come on, Mason.
Sunshine's back.
See it and hit it.
Swings and misses, strike 3. 1 down for Austin Ackerman.
Ackerman, the batter.
Number 12 and has a glove sticking out of his right pocket. Takes a couple practice swings with his Easton bat. He's a right-handed hitter, holds the bat up high, up about 1.5 inches on the bat. Looks at the first pitch. It's a strike. Second pitch swings and hits it over toward the machine. Good place to put it. Foster Jones scoops it up, throws to first, makes a fine play. He had to cover a lot of ground from the shortstop position and field that ball in front of Brady, who's the second baseman, who was coming in. So Foster Jones makes another nice play. Here's Connor Williams. Bouncing ball over to Meadows, plays the off hop and throws to first base for an out. There's a 3 up and 3 down for Lyons. They had chances to get one of those 3 up and 3 downs for the first and second and did not, and yielded runs. But this time, the 3 up and 3 down. We played 4. Statesboro leading Lyons 5-4 on Y101. Getting ready for the top of the 5th inning of a 6-inning game. It's tight. It's 5-4. Statesboro leading Lyons. Chase Musselman is 1 for 2. Number 2 hitter in the lineup at third baseman for Lyons. Takes a strike. Hits the ball to the pitcher, Stoddard. He guns to first, a little low, but caught by Hudgens for the out. Brings up Brannon Tatum. Tatum with a couple of base hits today. And has scored a couple of runs. First pitch, it's low. He looked back at the umpire. Now he takes a big practice swing. I've known him for a while. He's a chatty dude. Ball's popped up in the air into right center field, and it's caught by the center fielder, Miller Pope. So Statesboro seeking the 3 up and 3 down after Lyons recorded one of those at the bottom of the 4th. Here's Foster Jones. The shortstop is singled in 2 in his first at bat and hit the ball to the pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, a strike. 2 down and nobody on base with Lyons trailing 5-4 at the top of the 5th. Lyons down to its final 4 outs. Ball is popped up in the air, second base side. Saucy catches it. 3 up, 3 down. Both teams have done it back to back. So this is a very good ball game, and it's been close the whole way. Statesboro 5, Lyons 4 as we break, going to the bottom of the 5th on Y101. We're at the big field today for the Mites, 9 and 10 years old, in the pitching machine action. Bottom half of the 5th inning, Statesboro leading Lyons 5-4. There's a base hit bouncing into right field for Reed Thompson. The ball gets by the right fielder, picked up by the right center fielder, Tatum. He guns it towards second base quickly and keeps the runner at second base. That's a good play.
All right, Dave.
Top of the order for Jaden Mike. 1 for 2 on a ground out to Foster Jones at short and a base hit, a single. Then Hunter Saucy at the plate. All right, the umpire drops the ball into the machine, and the first pitch is fouled back, strike 1. Started this game a little early, but it's been a well-played game, so we're moving along at a nice pace. Ball's popped up in the air. Foster Jones, a shortstop, going back, not able to catch it. The ball bounces off the outside cut and takes a tough hop, but it's fielded by Rob Moore. And now there are runners on first and third. That'll be a base hit single. Jaden Mike is 2 for 3. Saucy has hit the ball to the shortstop twice. He's 0 for 2. Foster Jones playing on the inside cut is the Lyons shortstop. First pitch missed. 5-4 Statesboro leading, nobody out, runners on first and third. This pitch is popped up in the air. Alex Gordy runs over toward the dugout, but the ball did not hang up long enough for him to catch it. Strike 1 on the right-handed hitter. There's a bouncing ball to Carson Brad. He picks it nicely, flips to Foster Jones for the out, and the run's going to score. No chance to get the double play, but a good play, Brady to Jones. The Lyons infield has played very well, and so is the Statesboro infield. Statesboro leading but 2, which is a big lead in this ball game. 6-4. Here's Weston Jones, number 3 hitter in the lineup. He's 1 for 2. Lyons at right side to Chase Miller. He almost tagged out the runner at first for a double play. As he was catching it, he wanted to do it, but first he had to catch the ball and bring the glove down, and Jaden Mike got back. So that almost turned into a 3 unassisted double play. Here's Lanier Colson. 6-4, Statesboro leading. Colson's had a good day at the plate, an RBI double and a single. He pops out of the dugout wearing number 11. I wore that 1 year playing hockey. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner at first, 2 down. Statesboro scored a run in the bottom half of the 5th. Ball's chopped right side of the infield. Brady comes in to field it right around the knee and throw to first base for the out. Another play by the Lyons infield defense. Statesboro scores an insurance run in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to the 6th inning, the final inning, and Lyons needs 2 to tie with the middle of the order coming up on Y101. First pitch, a strike to Rob Moore, left center fielder for Lyons. Singles in the first and third. Pops up this pitch right side. Hudgens, the first baseman, backs up and makes the catch, a step into foul territory for out number 1. Brings up Chase Miller, 0 for 2 today. Let's see if the big guy can make contact and drive the ball and get on base, because he's a good hitter. First pitch, looks at it, and it's a strike. On deck is Bryce Davis, then perhaps Dawson Harvey. Here is the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2. Miller, a right-handed hitter, stepping back into the batter's box. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 down for Bryce Davis. 1 for 2, single to the run of the third inning. 2 out, nobody on. Chops it right side of the infield, bouncing into right field for a base hit. So Bryce, 2 for 3, brings up Dawson Harvey. He doubled his first time to the plate to lead off the second and score a run. He struck out his second time for the third out by the third inning. Right-handed hitter. Lions down 6-4 in the last inning. 2 down. Swings and hits it hard off the pitcher's glove. Still rolling toward the outside cut. Makes it to the grass in left field. That's a base hit. Ball gets away. Uh-oh, the Lions runner's coming to third. Here's a throw, and he's safe, and it gets away. He's going to get up and run. He might be in trouble now for sure. Throw to the ditch. He is tagged, and he is out, and that's the ball game.
That's the ball game. Statesboro Lions, 6-4.
So Bryce Davis tried to take that extra base. There was a little collision at home plate on the tag. I think the glove hit him hard. A little shaken up to the left of the box. Out on a close play, but that'll do it for Lions. They lose their first game in the Lyons Youth Tournament 6-4 to Statesboro number 2. We'll take a break and wrap this one up on Y101.